And I wanted to say that, oh yes, I have come to praise Tri-X film and not bury it. That's my humorous comment for the comedy club. But, I mean, after all, Michelangelo didn't work in styrofoam. You know, we want something real to last into the years to come. And we're so fortunate to live in Austin, Texas, where we have the Harry Ransom Center. That's how I know it. That's what it was in the beginning, the Harry Ransom Center. But when I first got to Austin in I was a high school student at St. Edward's in 1960. But I took a hiatus and I went here and there, and I went to Vietnam. And my mother gave me an Instamatic camera, you know, a cheap little plastic camera. She said, "Joel, you won't write a letter, so send me some pictures." Well, little did I know. You know, she had given me piano lessons and guitar lessons and clarinet lessons, and nothing took. But she gave me that little Instamatic camera, and I carried it with me. And when I was a medic, I could give my film to the helicopter pilots. And when they came back with my medicine and bandages, they'd bring me back my prints and slides. And it didn't take any time at all until I decided, well, you know, I really do like this picture-taking stuff. I'm gonna go to Tokyo. I got a Nikon, and after I got that, then I taught myself how to use it. So that's why when I got to the University of Texas in '69, I started working with the underground press, the RAG, and it was amazing. I mean, everything that we take for granted. I mean, when you go outside in the morning and on a Thursday or a Friday or whenever, and you put your recycle out on the curb, that's because way back, I remember Michael Kleinman, now Planet K person, he and a few other people started collecting trash in 55-gallon drums over at 24th and San Gabriel, behind a restaurant. You can put your colored glass in one 55-gallon drum and your clear glass in another 55-gallon drum, and I think maybe aluminum in a third. And that was it. That was the beginning of recycling in Austin. And the idea that people would separate their trash and drag it out to the curb, no, people will never do that. That's ridiculous. It's too much trouble. Well, of course, now everyone is doing it because of that. And so it's ideas like Miss Christian said, a good idea, and you stick with it, and years later, it's huge, and it's made a huge difference. I mean, back in the late 60s, you had women's liberation, gay liberation, the gay hotline, everything, all of these things were operating out of the University Y on the drag. You had the Brown Berets, the Community United Front. The Community United Front in 1969 had a breakfast for children's program that worked out of the University Y, the original University Y, which is now the Scientology building. Before that, if you were hungry and you were a small kid, you went to school while you were hungry. No one was going to help you. And so Community United Front, Larry Jackson and his friends decided to feed hungry children at the Y. And so they did. And basically they shamed the city and the school system into creating a breakfast for children's program, subsidized for children that had no food to eat. So there are so many examples, but I think that I'm being honored because I took the time to photograph these people who are doing these things in Austin that have made a huge difference over the years. And so I'd like to salute them, and I'd like to thank everyone. And I have nothing bad to say about the critics, art critics of Austin. As a matter of fact, they've been very kind to me over the decades. I can find no fault in them. So thank you very much.